Hey you all, your girl's about to go to the gym, but I want to do a quick videos for you all. So I always get the question, LPN or RN first. I believe I have like 2 or 3 videos already talking about this, but let's revisit it. So some things to consider is how much education you already have. If you have some type of prereqs already done, maybe you have your bachelor's degree already, things like that, you might want to go the RN route because you can just bridge over. Like say you have your BSN, you have your bachelor's degree, look for an accelerated BSN program, do your prereqs, boom, have your BSN done within a few years. If you're a little bit older, say you're in your 30s, not to say that 30s is old, but girl, I'm 31. But if say you're in your 30s, you got kids, you need to make a certain amount of money, you ain't trying to go, take another 3 to 4 or 5 years to have your RN degree, go for your LPN. You can usually do that within 12 months. And then once you've graduated, you become an LPN, you're working, you're making your money, you're in the field, you're getting a gist of how you like it, where you want to be, things like that. Perhaps you're working at a place that will help pay for school, whatever the case may be. Then go ahead, do your prereqs, do everything you have to do to go into an RN program. Usually it's easier to go from an LPN to RN program. It's easier as far as like getting through the door, and the program is usually less time consuming. Plus you already did the LPN work, you already know this stuff. So when you go for your RN, it shouldn't be as tough as if you were not to have any nursing experience whatsoever going straight into your RN. Does that make sense? Now, say you're younger. Maybe you are like, 18, 19, in your early 20s. Maybe you're even in your 30s and you live with your family, right? Somebody is helping you with pay your bills. Maybe your spouse is making really good money, or the person that you're with is making really good money. You got time to kind of work, and you have time to do your prereqs and then go to school for your RN or your BSN. Do that. But if you want to get some quick money fast, like if you want to get into the field fast, and go for LPN, right? And then bridge over to your RN or BSN if that's what you want to do. Or if you're younger or you have more time or you're not really too pressed about money, go for your RN, go for your BSN to begin with. Or if you already have the education, maybe you already got some science classes, some English classes, math classes, whatever done. Maybe you already have a bachelor's degree. You might want to go ahead and see what it looks like to go and get your bachelor's in nursing, or what it looks like to go and get an associate's degree in nursing. You really have to look at your time, your money, and your education that you already have. Does that make sense? Let me know. That's the best way for you to make I feel like a very concrete decision. And honestly, you all just take the time, take like an hour, really doesn't take that much. Look at the schools in your area, look at the LPN program, look at the RN program, look at the bachelor program. And if you're saying RN, bachelor, it's the same thing. What I'm meaning is look at the associate's degree, which is 2 years, versus the bachelor's degree, which is typically 4 years. Look at those options at different schools in your area. Look at the costs. I even have a video where I do that. I break down. Y'all know I got a video for everything. You better like, comment, and subscribe, okay? Because I have a video where I break down everything within the schools in my area. I break down the costs, the time, the prereqs, all of that in one video. Do the same exact thing for yourself based on where you live, and ask yourself, am I willing to wait 4 years to get my associate's degree? Because I know I have to do my prereqs before I get into the school, and the associate's degree takes 2 years. Am I willing to wait 4 to 5 years? Am I willing to wait, usually with the BSN it's like 4 years as well, 4 or 5 years to get my BSN. Do I want to go straight in for my LPN? Do I want to do my LPN, pay for my LPN, then turn around and go back to school to get my prereqs done, and go back to school to do my RN and pay this much money for that, and then do NCLEX all over again? Am I willing to do that? You have to sit back, give yourself an hour, 2 hours to just sit down and look at all your options based off the time and the money, and see what fits you to your lifestyle. It's really up to you. There's no wrong or right way to do it. At the end of the day, you're gonna be a nurse. It's just a matter of you seeing what fits you at your specific time in life. Right now, I'm 31, I have 2 kids. If I was not an LPN, or if I wasn't going for my RN, because if you all don't know, I'm an LPN going for my RN. I'll graduate in May 2022. If I had no nursing experience, I wasn't a nurse at all, At this age, I probably just go for my LPN. Now, excuse me, say I'm this age and my spouse is taking care of everything in the house. We're really not pressed for money for real, and we're really comfortable with that one income. I might want to go ahead and say, you know, I'm gonna take my time, do all my prereqs, and go and get my bachelor's degree. I might be willing to do that. If I was younger and say I had just graduated from high school, my parents were willing to help take care of things or whatever the case may be, I might go ahead and get my bachelor's. Or if I'm coming out of high school, you know, I'm like, I want to make some money now. I want to be a nurse at the age of 19, 20, 21. I might go ahead and just get my LPN, and then whenever I feel like going for my RN, I do it. And I'll maybe take a class, 1 or 2 classes a semester, and I'll still be good, you know? It's up to you. Also, always keep in mind where you want to work. Do you want to work in long-term care? Do you want to work in the hospital? Do you want to become an NP at some point? Look at all of that. Look kind of forward and see, okay, where do I want to go? How long is it going to take me to get there? What type of setting I want to work in. Of course, LPNs can work in a lot of different settings, but it depends on your area. But you might work in the hospital as an LPN, and you may not be able to perform with as much autonomy as you would have in a long-term care facility. In long-term care facilities, LPNs are charge nurses. You know, they're charging the floor. They are basically running everything. Even when they're working right next to an RN, they're all doing the same things. So you may not have that same amount of practice as if you were in a hospital working amongst RNs. The culture is different, the roles are different, and a lot of times I've heard they don't know what to do with LPNs in hospitals, so I've heard. So anywho, that's that. Think about where you want to be, but at the end of the day, don't get so caught up in, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do, that you don't make a decision. It's just very logical. Look at your options, look at your lifestyle, look at what you want within the next year to 5 years as far as your education and the amount of money you want to make and what moves you want to make. Go from there, and then also think, where do I want to be maybe 10 years down the line as far as my career goals going forward. So think about that. I hope that helped. I know it's a bit repetitive, but I want to make sure that everyone understands what I'm saying. I know everybody has different levels of knowledge when it comes to nursing. I got videos that go really, really in depth about this. So definitely go check them out. I'm about to get in this gym. I'm drinking this freaking pre-workout. It ain't that good. I'm gonna leave a link to it if anybody goes to the gym. It's not that good though, yeah, but I got it from Marshall's for $10. I'm sure you can get it online. I'll leave a link for it. Maybe a different flavor. And then I just add, trying to show y'all this stuff I done knocked the dang on pre-workout over. And then I just add this to it. Some y'all don't even care about, child. Well, at least I can dump this out like this. I can just pull out my little mental thing and dump it out. But anyways, that's that, y'all. I'm about to go in here and go to the gym. I've been procrastinating long enough. Let me know that y'all find this. Today is leg day. Let me show y'all. Nurse be a little thick. Let me go. I gotta go. I done knocked over my stuff. Let me know. Did you find it helpful? Was it useful? And I love you all. Hope you all are being productive. If you have any more specific questions, let me know. I'll keep doing these little... I'm trying to clean out my car. Oh, shoot. I'll keep doing these little quick videos for y'all. And we'll go from there, love. All right, y'all. Peace.